So if you come over here into the customize box and you click on skills, I've got a ton of them. And these are basically, they're not canned prompts, they're workflows. And you can see some of the ones that I have around Techie Surgeon. And a lot of these help me to create content. So I've got a Techie Surgeon branding skill. The way that you would make one of these is you would just go into Claude Cowork and you would drag and drop an example of what you're interested in doing and or what your brand is. And from there, you would create a branding kit. And we can do that here, actually. Was part of this leadership forum this weekend, which was pretty fun. We had like this task of making a stack, a pitch deck in 20 minutes. And I made this with my table. My table was unfairly advantaged. Maybe another day I'll talk about how I managed to do this in 20 minutes. But let's say that I wanted to make a branding kit around this new product. I would take a screenshot here, and I would go into Claude Cowork. I'd say, I'm creating a branding kit. I need you to create a branding kit that will eventually become a skill. But first, I want to be able to see an example of what that brand kit is like. Here is a screenshot. Overall, I want it to be a brand that is trusted, authoritative, but is going to be a consumer grade snack for clinicians. So please give me both an HTML of that branding kit so I can evaluate it before we save it as a skill, and a visual prompt so that I can see a few examples of what the brand would look like. That's Whisperflow. Okay, so I hit function and spacebar, and I come in here and I describe this branding kit. And this is going to take a bit of time. I don't have a ton of time this morning, so I'm going to navigate away. But what you'll see is when everything is done, and by the way, in Cloud Cowork, you can always start another task. When everything's done, you'll have a branding kit that gets generated. And hopefully, we'll find it before the end of the live session. And once that branding kit is done, you say, use create a skill to create a branding skill. And the branding skills basically get applied anytime that you mention that brand. And this is important for content creation because if I have an article, I'll say, for example, write an article about the most recent clinical AI advances for patient chatbots. Make sure it's Techie Surgeon branded, write in my voice, and cover X, Y, Z.